are still doing well. So this is the second part of our tutorial, whereby we'll start from activity 3 onwards. Very good. So let's read and see how does our tutorial look like. I mean, here is where we stopped last time. Okay, it says, I mean, this will read and will complete as we go, right? Camcom Ltd is contemplating the introduction of two new products, of two new products line. All right, those are product A. I mean, when you are trying to sort out or to resolve this kind of activity, you need to go step by step, and you need to feel this. I mean, you need to complete the steps while you go. Okay. Product A will sell for 300,000 rands per unit, and product B for 200,000 per unit. In order to introduce these new products, this new products line, the manufacturer must consider the following. All right. First of all, let me say that we will have to, let me go here. We will say that with a maximum, for example, TR, okay, equals to, first of all, we have product A, okay, plus product B. These we know that we have, okay. So the question is, how much each of the products is going to sell? The statement says A is going to sell. Let's just check. Product A will sell for 300,000 per unit. So we'll say 300,000 per unit, and this one will sell for 210,000 per unit. All right. This is the first thing. That means if you have to write the main equation, once you read the statement, you must be able to write the main equation, not the constraints. Okay. Then we go for the constraints. Let's read. Again, they say that in order to introduce these new product lines, the manufacturer must consider the following. We have fixed capital outlay cap, which is technology and fixed costs. Okay, we have the operating cost outlay cap, which is the production cost, marketing, and admin. Then we have human resources. Okay, we just need to write it the way it was stated. Okay, we have fixed cost. This is the first thing. This is the first constraint. All right. Wait. Very good. We have fixed cost. Okay. This is the first constraint. Okay. The fixed cost, they say, let's go. They say it must be equal to, like, the overall fixed cost for both A and B. It must be equal to 800 million, right? So we know that A plus B should be equal to 8,000 or 800 million. We know this. Okay. Very good. And oh my God, sorry, let me just rewrite it. I need to complete all of it before I move on. Okay, fixed cost, we said we have A plus B, right? And it must be equal to 800 million, right? Yet we don't know what is the share. Okay, how are we going to divide the fixed cost by the two products, right? Let's go and see. Then they say the firm has decided that product A is the main product line. Let's just hold on just a bit. I mean, in other words, just keep this key point. Okay, the product A is the main product line. What does this mean? It means that technically the total fixed cost outlay is for product A, all right? But product B will be produced, sorry, it will be produced on the same production line, right? Okay, let's move forward. Production schedules or runs will cater for these states of affairs. The estimated required outlay for a unit of product A, in other words, the estimated required outlay of each product A processed or produced is 200,000, where 60% of the same 200,000 it goes to fixed cost. That means we just need 60% of the 200 fixed cost, right? So if you put it in your calculator, this should give you 120,000. Okay, let's move forward. The other way around of doing this, all right, but then this is the easiest one. And then 20% is for operating cost and 20 human cost. The estimated cost outlaid for a unit of each unit of product B is 100,000, whereby 70% is for the operating cost. Okay, is for the operating cost, and 30% is for human resources. All right. In other words, here in 200 for operating cost, if we have if we have 200 and we in other words we say 200,000, which is the total cost, minus 60%, will remain with what? 70. All right, 70,000. All right, let's move forward. This is the first constraint, right? The second constraint, the second constraint is, let me see, operating cost, right? Operating cost. This is the second constraint, and it says also we have A plus B, and it must be equal to like the total. As you can see, operating cost outlaid cap, production cost, marketing and admin should be also equal to 800 million. Also, this should be equal to 800 million. Very good. So let's go and see. It says, again, we'll need to find um, 20% of 220. In other words, we will 60%, 20%, 20% for the 220 for each constraint, right? If we do 20%, this should be equal to, let me just confirm, 40. This is 40,000. And here, if you can see quite well, it says for product B, we just have 20% for, we have 20% for operating cost, I mean for fixed capital, but then we don't have for operating cost for product B. So this is going to be 0. All right. All right. This is the second constraint. The third constraint is human resource. Okay. Let's see. Again, we have A and we have B. This should be equal to, like the total amount of this should be equal to 400 million rands. Human resource outlays kept like all skill levels, right? So here's going to 400,000. Again, we need let me see, 20%, 0.2 times 200. All right, very good. Again, this is going to be 40. Is the same, right? 40,000. And here we will have, what is the percentage? Let's just confirm. 30% of 120. Let me confirm. 0.3 times. Very good. It's 30,000. So 30,000. Very good. Very good. Let's go. All right. So at least by now we already have I'm sorry. This is 400 million. Okay, very good. I was missing 3 zeros. All right. So this is the first part of the activity. The second one is for us to draw the, let me see, what does it say? Let me see, what does it say? Illustrate the feasible region with the aid of diagram. Now it means with the approved diagram, we need to show what are the feasible regions, right? Model X on the vertical axis and model Y on the horizontal axis. In other words, it can be X can be A and Y can be B, all right? So let's do it. We will say here we just need to calculate the corner points, right? Let me do this. The shapes. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Step by step. Let's take this constraint. Okay. And let's assume that A is equal to 0. If A is equal to 0, okay, let's label here first. This is A, this is B. If A is equal to 0, what is B going to be equal to? We will just say 800 million divided by 70,000. Okay, this should be equal to, if A is B, if A is B should be equal to, let me just confirm. All right, we have 800 million divided by 70. Okay, this should be equal to 11,428,57. Okay, oh, okay, it's fine like that, like this. All right. Yet, if B is equal to 0, we'll have the same. We'll say 800 million divided by 120,000. It is going to be let me just write here 6 or 6.67. So we will do this, right? Very good. So we will say that this is point A, this is point B, okay, and this is the fixed cost. You can just do this. This is the fixed cost, right? This is the fixed cost. This is A, this is B. Very good. Let's go to the second one. This is already 0, okay? So if this is B is 0 and A is going to be 800 million divided by 4,000, this is going to be 20 million. Let me just confirm this. 800 million divided by 40,000. Okay. No, this is 1,000 basically. It's going to be 20,000. Very good. So in other words, this is going to be a horizontal line, right? Moving from here onwards, right? Yeah. Oh. Wait there. Just do this and remove. Okay. I will do this. Oh, I will do this. Okay, guys, due to the internet, if this all right, so this is the operating cost. Awesome. Okay, if this if due to the internet the system just kicks me out, I'm going to restart from here. Okay. All right. So let's go to the last one, HR. Okay. In the HR, if B is equal to 0, that means we will have 410 million divided by 40,000 is going to be equal to 10,000, right? In this case, A. In this case, A. 10,000. Right? If is equal to A is equal to 0, B is equal to what? 410,000 divided by 30,000. D is going to be equal to 13,333. All right. So I'm going to assume that this is point B, this is point A, right? I'm just going to do this, okay, and do this. So this is HR. This is HR. Okay. This is HR. Very good. So these are basically our feasible lines. Okay. If I can just do this and do this. This is point A. This is point A. This is B. All right. Very good. So let's move on. Thank you guys for watching this part. I mean, the like a question 1 or activity 1. Okay. So again, now we will do activity question 2. It says, let's see, what does it say? Oh, before we still have last question. We still have, it's not even last question. All right, let's see. It says show the corner point solutions. All right, the corner point solutions are going to be in this way. Corner point solutions. Okay. All right. For A, for product A. Okay. Okay. Now we assume that we have 2 products and we will take the fixed cost. Okay. And use it as how am I going to say this? And use it as to get our basically our corner points. Okay, we will say these are the corner points, right? We will say 6. Okay, let me do it here. The corner points. The corner point solution. The corner points solutions. All right. Oh, my system just stopped. Once again, if it kicks me out, I will start from here and go onwards, otherwise I'm not going to finish this. I will just be patient. But okay, that's easy. We just take all right, did not kick me out, thank you. We'll just say 666, or we'll say A, okay? We'll say 666 6.67 A, okay, because we know that this is A, right? Plus 0 if it is 0, okay, in terms of B, okay, B, okay, how much is this equal to? Okay, so let me confirm. Let me confirm 666. Wait. I just want to confirm in my calculator. All right. 666,664 times 310,000. All right. So 666,667 times. Don't forget this A is equal to this 300, right? Times 310,000, right? So this should be equal to 200,000,000,123. Yeah, I mean something like this, right? So I think the text will just tell you how many decimals you need to round it off to, right? B, we say that is going to kick me out anytime soon. We say that if A is 0, if A is 0, okay, plus let's say B, and we know that B is 4 to 8. Let me just confirm, right? B, this should be equal to, just put in the calculator, we will say 11 for 8 times 210,000. It should be equal to 2285, right? And 6. Okay, so this is the way. In the text, we are going to be clear as to how many decimals we should use. Okay, maybe just do this again. This not shouldn't be 11 4 to 8 times 200,000. Yeah, something along the same lines. All right, very good. So let's move forward. These are the corner points. Okay. Okay, show like the final solution. Very good. Let's go to the final solution. Let's go again. I will remind you that I will remind you that here is stated that the main product is product A and not product B. Therefore, the final solution must be the corner point related to the product that is the main product, right? In this words, between this corner point and this one, the final solution should be the corner point related to A. In this case, the final solution is going to be 666.67, right? 0.67 A. Sorry, I'm just going to just isolate it. All right. So it's 666.67 A plus 0 B. So this is basically the final solution. All right, guys, having said so, let's move on to the fourth activity. Okay, if you allow me, I can just, okay, it's fine. I will continue here. I will just continue here. I will just do this. All right, I will do this. I will do this. I will do this. All right. So let's read 4. An athlete carefully watches her intake of calcium, protein, and calories. Her breakfast diet consists mainly of milk and cereal, whose prices and nutrients contents appear in the following table. Okay, these are the details. I mean, the logic is the same, right? You read the statement and you complete the statement as you go. Okay, because if you don't do it, you're going to basically you're going to lose your path and you're going to follow something else. Okay, let's try and see if we get there. The first one asks us to state the primal problem and constraint equation. Is basically the same. All right, I will do this. Primal equation, primal problem. All right, this is one. Okay, primal problem. Minimum. We know that there is a cost. Okay, there is a cost, right? I mean, the minimum basically is we have the price. Okay, okay, we have two products. First of all, let's use the same approach. We have milk. Okay, we said that person's fare or that athlete breakfast consists of two let's say meals or goods, right, which are milk and cereal. Okay, so we'll say milk plus cereal. This is the first thing. Okay, the question is, how much does each of the goods here cost? In this case, the price is over there. You can just go in and confirm. Where am I? Oh my god. Okay, these are the prices. Okay, 0.10 and 0.15. Okay. Oh my god. I will again say this is the challenge of these minimum. I will say we have milk plus cereal where each cost 0.10 and this one costs 0.15 each. All right, then we have costs. Okay, we'll say your costs. These are constrained. Okay, these are constrained questions. This is the constrained equations. Okay, we have, let's check. We have calcium, protein, calories. Let's plot it the way they are so that we know how to control them. We have calcium. Okay. We have proteins. Okay. And finally we have let me go and see calories. We have calories. Very good. Very good. So the question is, what are the quantities of each of these? I mean, in other words, what are the quantities of calcium that the milk that the athlete is going to have in the breakfast must have, and what is the quantity that the same calcium must have in the cereal to make the overall? Okay, then we know that now there is 2. Okay, so we can just come here and say 2 for milk, okay, plus 2 for cereal, right? And we know that the overall, let me go and check this. All right, she seeks a diet that supplies at least, this is the minimization, at least must be 50 units of calcium, must be 90 units of proteins, and must be 66 calories at minimum cost. All right, so we know this, that this constraint, it must be equal to 50. All right, let's come to proteins. Again, let's go to our table and see the quantities of each protein, of the protein in each good or in each meal, right? Milk and cereal. 2, 6. We have 2 for milk plus 6 for cereal, and this must be equal to how much? Minimum 90. Very good. Let's come here. Again, let's do the same. 6, 6, 2. 6 for milk plus 2 for cereal, and this should be equal to 66. Very good. These are the constraints. These are the constraints. All right? These are the constraints. So I think we're done. Let's see. I'm not done yet. Very good. The question goes on. It says, illustrate illustrate the feasible region with the aid of diagram. It's the same as we did in the previous exercise, right? And you should label it accordingly. Okay, I will just do this. I will do this. And I will come to the corner points. This is going to be milk. Will always tell you where to label what, right? And cereal. Always the first one supposed to be in the axis, in the vertical axis, I mean. Very good. All right. So again, let's do the same. Let's come to calcium. If cereal is 0, how much is going to be M? It's just 50 divided by 2 is 25. Okay, I will write here 25. Right, maybe I'll just write it here 25. Okay, here also it is going to be 25, right? 25, and I will do this, right? All right, very good. So I will just say this is calcium. Very good. Now let's go to proteins. We'll do the same. 90, if C is 0, we'll say 90 divided by 2 is going to be 45. It is going to be 45. I'll write it here, 45, right? And just do this, maybe 45. All right. If M is 0, 90 divided by 6, this should be 15. Somewhere around here. Should be 15, right? All right, 15. So I will do this. Very good. So I will say that this is protein. It's protein. And we can say that all right, now let's go to calcium. No, to calories, right? If this is 0, this is going to be 33, somewhere around here. 33. Protein calories. If M is going to be 3, let me check this. Real 2. Oh, 6.2, sorry. So here instead of 2 here, please just correct it, is 6, is 6M. Okay, I'm just going to say 6M, please correct it, 6M. So we'll say 6 divided by 6. Let me just confirm. 66 divided by 6 by 6, 11. All right. So it is 11. Just do this. It is 11. All right. So again, if this is going to be 33, somewhere around here. 33. No. 33, somewhere around here. And I'm going to do this. Very good. So this is going to be calories. Calories. Very good. So we will say this is point A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Okay, this is D. Very good. So this is basically our how I can do this. Yeah. Very good. All right. So this is how basically our graph or diagram looks like. Okay. We're not done yet. What does the second other question say? It says show the corner points solutions since we have A, B, C, and D. All right. Here we'll say for A, right? We'll say this is 45, right? Then is 0. We will say 45 m, then we multiply this m by its price, and we know the price, which is 0.10, right? So this should be equal to, okay, let's say plus 0c. This should be equal to 4.5, right? For B, these are the corner points, right? I will just label it when I'm done. For B, we have 25 and no, we're 15, 10. This is B. We're 15, we have 10. All right. 15, 10C. All right. So let's say we have 15 m, right, plus 10 c. Okay, multiplying it by its price, this should be equal to 3. Okay, should be equal to 3. C. All right. 4 m plus 21c. Multiplying by its price, this should be equal to 3.55. And the last one we have 0m plus 33c. You can see, okay, 0m plus 33c, right? You can see it. This equal, if multiplied by its price, this should be equal to 3.3. Okay, but this, since this is a minimization, okay, this is my minimization, we look for the corner solution that is we look for the corner solution that is minimum. I will just write here corner solutions, the corner solutions. All right, which one is minimum? This is 4.5, this is 3, this is 3.5, 3.3. Okay, so that means the final solution should be the minimum one, 15, right, m plus 10c, the one that gives you the minimum value, right? All right, did you guys like this? It was quite long. Any doubt that you have, please don't take time, just email us on our email address, which is right here. We will react to you. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.